The third part of Pedal Stroke 101 is how you use your quads. The quads are the muscle group that most people overuse in all the wrong places. A lot of people will fire their quad when their pedal's at 3 o'clock. You know, thinking about pushing down, your brain says it's this one. The problem there is quad is this big muscle right here. It extends over the patella, and the connective tissue attaches right here. So what the quad does is this. And you'll notice that my foot is going forward. Right now, pedal's at 3 o'clock. There's no way I'm going to push that pedal forward. All I'm doing is I'm fighting my bike. So rather than doing that, we're going to restrict range of motion to where it can actually move the pedal forward, over the top. So we're going to say it's going to be 11 o'clock to 2 o'clock, from here to here. Okay? Now, the problem here is that I am extending from this hip. I am extending my leg, and my foot is going through an arc like this. It is cutting through the middle of that pedal circle. The pedal says, nope, have to go up and over the top. So it's saying, you have to do this. So remember that little muscle group that we worked on first, hip flexors? Okay? I want you thinking that first, the hip flexor has to come over the top. Okay? That hip flexor just pulls all the way to 12 o'clock. All the way up to 12 o'clock. Then I want you to think about adding a little bit of forward force. 11 o'clock to 2 o'clock, just that far. Okay, so the hip flexor is doing the upwards, the quad is generating the power. Okay? So once you get this down, and you really do have to be picky about where you're pushing. Most people will push too far. Then I want you to flip in with both feet and think about first, hip flexors have to be active. Pull those pedals up, pull those pedals up. Okay? Then push the pedals forward. And you're going to notice there isn't a whole lot of upper body movement because you're pushing your hip back in the saddle. Quads work, glutes don't have to. There's a lot of leg speed to be had, but there's not that much torque. Okay? I'm in a pretty small gear right now. If you put it in too large gear, your quads burn out almost immediately. So keep it in a fairly small gear. Get the hip flexors working first, and then really think about 11 o'clock to 2 o'clock. 11 o'clock to 2 o'clock. Sometimes it helps just to bring it down to one leg at a time so you can control exactly where you're pushing. If you find that your body weight is falling into it, what that means is that you're going past 2 o'clock, you're getting to 3 o'clock, and it's taking your body down as it goes around that corner. So think about sitting up a little bit, pushing those pedals forward. That's how the quads work. We'll get into the drill on how those work and how you isolate just the quads. So.